Hello, YouTube fans, here again. And I thought I'd do a little bit of Peter news, a bit of updates and things to come. Why not? So, today I've been working hard, doing what I normally do. I'm thinking of things to do on the way. Why not? So, at the moment, I'm doing the Godfather Trinity. I already did the original. In a few weeks, I'll do the second one of my favourite Trinities. And then I'll probably be thinking of doing other things on the way. I'll probably start talking a bit more about wrestling because I know a lot of people like me wrestling. And a bit sloppy thanks to my subs, my new subs, and so on. Why not? Now, what do I think about the politicians at the moment? Because I know lately on the news they've been drowning everybody and fucking drowning everybody. I keep saying it, so why not? I don't really give a shit who gets voted in. Don't give a shit because they're both fuck ups. I don't want Suki in because he's a dick, but then what's there to look forward to? He fucks off. You got Neil Starman. Fuck it. I might as well just say it. I've already said it. Joni Blair too. Yeah, you've got Joni fucking Blair too. If I can tell it to you, he's going to fuck the country up a hell of a lot more than Suki. Am I sticking up for Suki? No, because he's already fucking the country up. But then we get Nick Starman, and he's going to fuck the country up. And it's what it is, who do you fucking vote for? Because they're all fucking wankers. And they're all over fucking paid men and overpaid fucking women. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Overpaid salespeople. Why not? So don't become overnistic. Overpaid salespeople. That's what they are. They're overpaid fucking salespeople. I'm not going to mix my fucking words. I'm not going to do it. So at the moment, keeping busy and thinking of things to do on the way. Now, the weather's been beautiful, so you can see I've got my beautiful tropical shirt on. I like to look tropical and beautiful, like I am, the good looking one. So I've got some few tropical towels, can't wait to put them on, enjoying the sun before we get fucking rain again. Quite funny, really. It's quite funny. Lately they be saying it's going to be raining, it's going to be pissing it down, and then one moment they say it's going to be beautiful. I just wish it stays beautiful. Starting to feel better now. You notice I'm not coughing my ducks out like I was doing. It's one of these. Will I get it again or will I not? Hopefully, if the weather stays the way it is, hopefully I won't get this annoying cough again. I think the last antibiotics did it. It didn't really stun to me. I've been coughing and spitting swem out. Use a posh word instead of a common one. And basically, I think it's kicked its fucking ass. I really do. I think it's kicked its fucking ass. So I'm going to think of doing some films on the way and a few bit tests and so on. There's a lot of people want me to talk about films. Some of my films are going to be repeating what I've done in the past, and in other films, I'm going to finger. And again, how do I feel about Lethal Weapon 5? I've heard the rumour they're making a Lethal Weapon 5. Fuck off. Richard Donner directed, as we all know, the classic Lethal Weapon in 1987. And to me, the original Lethal Weapon was more of a filler. Yeah, it had action in it. The director's cut a lot more. But to me, I always looked at Lethal Weapon as a filler. Then when we got to Lethal Weapon 2 in 89, it was more of an action, had a lot of comedy in it, and then near at the end it went dark. Think about it. Rich's partner, his friends, even Motor, Stanley Duffy, all his friends get killed. Go get shot up. His girlfriend, played by Patsy Kensit, gets cold bloodedly murdered. And if that's not bad enough, the one that murders Patsy Kensit, his girlfriend, you find out that his wife didn't die in a car accident. She was murdered by the same guy. So it starts off funny, you got lots of action in it, and then nearly at the end it goes dark. But I always love the bit where Danny Duffy shoots the main baddie. He says, "Dictatorial immunity." He shoots it to fucking in the head, and he says, "It's just been default." I always love that scene. Lethal Weapon 3, in my eyes, my fucking eyes, it should have ended like that. Yeah, they pussied out on the 18 and they turned it into a 15, so you didn't get as much banging dead and blood streaks and all that. But Lethal Weapon really, did you see a lot of blood streaks in it? Here and there. So they pushed it out on the 18. But I still like Lethal Weapon 3. I saw it on the big screen and I loved it. Lethal Weapon 4 wasn't wanted, wasn't needed. Richard Donner decided to do one more for the road. But saying that, I've seen the TV series. It's sort of growing on me. Doesn't mean I love it, but it's growing on me because I see she's got Ritz, I see she's got Murdoch, but was it really needed? Save for cough going, I'm coughing now. But where was I? So, was it really needed? To me, Ritz as Mel Gibson, you could see that he was getting older. It's mentioned in the film, and it just didn't feel like he was Lethal Weapon anymore. Didn't feel like he had the edge like he did in 1 or 2 or fucking 3. Just didn't feel like it. He's defended in martial arts in that one. She's pregnant, so what the fuck can you get her to do? But I was like Richard Donner. I remember when he did Superman the movie. I remember when he did the original, the classic, the Omen, fuck the remake. So you go Richard Donner to do this one. So you're going to get some hack of a director. It depends who's going to direct it. But in all fairness, I love Mel Gibson. I loved him in all the 3 of the Mad Max films. Even though the third one isn't one of the best, Mel Gibson is still the highlight. He's not the problem of the film. It's the fact they push it out on the 18, it's like Lethal Weapon 3. And you barely see Tina Turner, even though she sings the song, We Don't Need Another Hero. It starts off good when he's in Thunderdome, and after that, it just becomes a remake of fucking The Road Warrior. But the other ones, I like Mel Gibson. I like him in the fucking Lethal. I like him in the Mad Max films. I like him in Lethal Weapon films. You want to see him in good performance. Braveheart, damn good performance. But in all fairness, Mel Gibson, do you know how old he is now? Do you know how old he is now? He's too old. He's too old to be in films like Mad Max. He's too old to be in films like the next Lethal Weapon film. Danny Duffer, I love Danny Duffer. I love him as an actor. I liked him in Predator 2. Damn good unestimated sequel. I liked him in all the fucking Lethal Weapon films. Very, very good actor. But in all fairness, do you know how old Danny Duffer is? Do you know how old Danny Duffer is? So you've got 2 old men. And what it is? Fuck it, I like doing it. I'm doing this as an hobby lately. Digging up from the fucking past. Is it really needed? Is it needed to have 2 fucking old coffin doctors in a 5th Lethal Weapon film? Is it really wanted? How many people in today's generation is going to remember Lethal Weapon? How many? So it's just fucking digging up from the fucking past again. It's digging up. Rewind back. I love Mel Gibson. Lethal Weapon, the original, damn good movie. The 3 Mad Max films, even though the third one has problems, I still respect it. I liked him in other films. I liked him in Braveheart. You want to see Mel Gibson in a good acting role? Watch him in a movie called Tim. What he did in the late 70s before he made it the same year before he did the original Mad Max. Very good film. But now, in all fairness, even though I love Mel Gibson as an actor, don't mean I love him in right? He's not Lung anymore. What is he going to do? What's he going to do? I'll guarantee it be CDR. It won't have the humour like it did in the other ones because Richard Donner was good at that. It's not going to have the time. So you're not going to see Joe Pesci because lately Joe Pesci's not done any sort of movies anymore. So Joe Pesci, you can guarantee, I'm betting it. I'm not going to bet it. I know it. He's not going to be in this one. Joe Pesci, who made his first appearance in that and a little bit of that. You can guarantee he's not going to be in that because Joe Pesci doesn't do a lot of films anymore. Doesn't do them. So it's not going to have the humour. You're guarantee they're going to push you out on the bad language because we live in a PC pushified world these days. They'll probably push you out and probably still make it a 15. They're not going to do a lot because, in all fairness, even though it's sad, old age sucks ass. They're too old. So is it really fucking needed? Apart from this, fuck it, I'll do it again. So, no interest. Again, no interest in the remakes. If I want to see Mel Gibson in his prime, in his best, I watch the original. I watch the second. I watch the third. Fourth one of a five. It's not one of the best. Saying that, I respect after the fucking TV show, what I thought was shit. And I watched the Mad Maxes, or his early films. But yeah, I'll probably still be doing my reviews. I'm still going to be talking about politics. I've no decided to vote because they're all fuck ups. You already know who I'm going to vote for, but it's whether they will because Labour's so high these days. People to think Labour's amazing, even though we all know what they're planning on doing when they do fuck the country up, which I don't think they will. I'm a psychic. So I'm going to keep doing my reviews, keep doing my movies. And for anyone who's not subbed to me yet, press that magic button. I'll leave me a nice thumbs up. But into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.